And now it's time for the Ask the Angry Ninja Show. It's the Ask the Angry Ninja Show, and we're going to be discussing today. What? Sorry, did it backwards. It's okay. We're going to discuss today the Multiverse of Madness, Doctor Strange 2. Now, I did something I don't like to do. I watch things out of order. Because I still not watched Eternals. I never thought I'd say this, but it's a Marvel movie I just can't seem to get interested in. I apparently just do not care about the Eternals. Apparently they're eternally boring in my mind. So I have not watched Eternals yet. I will. It's a Marvel movie. It probably ties in some future story. And I dig that. So we're going to have to watch it. But I haven't yet. But I did watch Multiverse of Madness. And let's just start as watching this movie and seeing the multiple Doctor Stranges. And then seeing the start off Doctor Strange from another universe fighting demon thing, trying to protect Amera, and it not working out so well. And his last idea was, oh yeah, I'm gonna take the power from her. And that just seems evil. I don't like it. Doctor Strange that one was a jerk. Actually, it seems like every Doctor Strange except for Doctor Strange from our multiverse was a jerk. That would seem to be a theme throughout the movies, that the only decent Doctor Strange we have is ours. And how did Doctor Strange not really know about the multiverse to begin with? I like the concept of the multiverse is when you dream about yourself in the multiverse, it's other versions of you in other universes. And that's how the one girl that has the power to travel between multiverses who can't control it knows she doesn't have another one because she never dreams. She's the only person in all the multiverse. But I'm wondering, watching this, she has this little star on her chest when she's a kid. It just seemed she was a kid. Her parents had a little star on their chest. If all the people from her planet, her universe, can do this, have this power, that's what I wonder. But we'll get to that. I don't like what they did with Wanda in this movie. I didn't like the full-on evilness Scarlet Witch. She's an Avenger. She was good. She wanted good things. I get it. She's sad about Vision. I get it. She's sad about her imaginary kids. But she knows they're real in other universes, but sad about her imaginary kids. And they do this whole thing where, like, well, once you use the Darkhold, its power corrupts you. But I did not like the evil Scarlet Witch. I do like it in the movie, what happens at the end, but yeah, no, I didn't like that. And I didn't like that she went so evil and was using this the Darkhold, which is this evil magic book, and nobody noticed. Doctor Strange didn't know. None of the sorcerers knew. Nobody knew. Like, she's tapped into the ultimate evil magic and nobody noticed. Really? Nobody? Come on now, guys. And I also brought in an interesting point. I was watching it with my friend, and they made a very interesting point. So, Doctor Strange dies in the opening scene. They're going for this magically good book that's going to give them everything they need to win. And Amara doesn't know how she does it, but rips open a dimensional portal and takes her where she needs to be. And she lands in Doctor Strange's world. And he's at a wedding because his girl, while he was all being dust, fell in love with someone else who's getting married. And she gets attacked by another monster. And Doctor Strange whips out his cape and changes his outfit and goes and starts fighting. And no other superheroes show up. Wong shows up, but Spider-Man doesn't show up. They're in New York. Spider-Man doesn't show up. The new Captain America doesn't show up. No, nobody shows up. Like, there's this giant monster destroying New York City, and the only person who shows up is Doctor Strange. I'm like, where's everybody else? I get it. There's no Avengers call button like a bat signal, but you would think Spider-Man's little spider tingle would have went off and he would have come help something. But no, none of those things happen. And but they defeat the monster. They save the girl, and they're like, cool. We're gonna take her to the wizard or hideout, the sorcerer hideout, and protect her. And Doctor Strange's like, that was a magical creature. I know one person who's into magic. They'll be able to help. And he goes to visit Wanda, and then Wanda lets it slip that she's actually the big bad of the movie. I'm like, Wanda? The big bad? Really? Wanda wants to suck the powers out of this kid, killing the kid, so she could travel throughout the multiverse, so she can go find her kids and raise her kids. And one of my favorite things that gets asked for, like, what are you going to do with the Wanda in that universe? I'm like, you're going to go kill yourself and then pretend to be their parent. That is creepy. And, like, Wanda lays everybody to waste. Wanda's straight evil in this. She's killing everybody. She's killing all the sorcerers. She wants to kill a child. Like, at one point, and it's hyped up in the credits a little bit, and it is by far one of my favorite scenes. But Doctor Strange and Amara end up in a different multiverse where they meet the Illuminati, which is made up of Mr. Fantastic, played by the John dude, who nails it, in my opinion. I think a dude played Black Bolt from the Marvel Inhumans TV show. They bring in Agent Carter as Captain Britain in that universe. So Captain America was Captain Britain. Then Mordor, he's then Sorcerer Supreme in this universe, so he's a part of it. And then Captain Marvel that was the I can't remember her name, but she's actually in the Captain Marvel movie, but she's her friend. She's Captain Marvel in this one. And then my favorite moment, when Professor X rolls out in the yellow wheelchair from the animated series. Like, I was just like, that is awesome. And then you find out in this one that you could kind of travel through the multiverse using the Darkhold by do something called dream walking, where Doctor Strange or whoever's doing it could enter the mind of one of their other persons and control them. And it's kind of messed up. And apparently the Doctor Strange of this universe had done that and almost destroyed the world, and it was bad, so they killed him. So they didn't necessarily trust him. And that's what Wanda's going to do. Wanda has Darkhold. She goes to the Darkhold, and she summons it, and she starts controlling the Wanda in that universe and kills everybody. Like, you have the Illuminati. It's Mr. Fantastic. It's Black Bolt. It's Captain Marvel. It's Captain Britain. It's Professor X, and she kills them all. Like, she unravels Mr. Fantastic. Like, using little rubber bands laying around the ground. She drops a statue and Captain Marvel kills her. Like, she cuts Captain Britain in half with her own shield. Like, she killed all of them. It's no joke. She overpowers Professor X's mind and melts his brain. Okay, the way she killed Black Bolt was kind of cool. She sealed his mouth with magic, and he tried to talk, and it blew out his own head, which was effed up. It was pretty bad. Yeah, so, okay, all right. She kills everybody. And I'm like, this Wanda is pure evil, and I don't like it, especially since it was the Wanda from our universe. It was the Wanda that made us believe in not believe in love. Like, she loved Vision. Like, she was happy, like, and fall apart. And, like, you watch the whole WandaVision show, and you're like, man, this really, she was heartbroken, but she's a good person. No, she's not. She goes full-blown evil. Anyway, so, and it gets to the end of the movie. Doctor Strange dreamwalks into a corpse from another universe, and they save the day. They run into a full-on evil Doctor Strange, whose purpose came to be to kill all the Doctor Stranges and all the other multiverses. So he's traveling from multiverse to multiverse, killing Doctor Stranges. That's messed up. With 3 eyeballs? Creepy. But anyway. Yeah, it's okay. And of course, in the end, they save the day, and they break into Wanda's mind. Not mind, they break her spirit by something that I didn't think of, but it works, by giving her what she wanted. The mayor chick learns to control her power by the end of the movie. Kind of saw that coming. Come on, that was really, like, who couldn't guess that? And she sends her to the universe with the Wanda she had used to kill everybody, who was with her kids, and her kids, because she's not really their mom in that universe, are terrified of her. And it breaks her heart all over again, having the things she was trying to fight for be scared of her. And then the one from the universe, she smacks her around a little bit, which was kind of messed up. Gets up and knocks her away from the kids, and then looks at her, and oh wait, this is another me, and she loves the kid, and goes, and leans over to her and goes, just know they're loved, and they're going to be loved. And that kind of snaps Scarlet Witch out of her little violent, I'm going to murder everybody tendencies, and she decides the Darkhold's evil, and she's going to destroy it. And she destroys the Darkhold, and she destroys the Darkhold in all the universes, which is an ultimate pimp move. I got to give her that. But I still don't like the fact they made her go evil. And okay, I realize she's magic, she's a mage, or she's a witch, she's a Scarlet Witch. So the way she died, technically, you could say she put power around her so she doesn't die, but they don't show that. And so they can bring her back, but I'm so tired in all these superhero movies of them killing characters that could have had way more cool story. Like, you want to put them on the back burner for a minute because you have some other stories you want to tell? That's cool, but don't kill them. Like, let them be able to come back and do awesome. Give them their chance. And that's not what they're doing. They're offing them left and right. And which makes me sad. It really does. You need to keep these characters. Even the bad ones. Like, they keep killing off the bad guys. I'm like, don't. Like, in my opinion, that was one of the biggest mistakes they made in the original Spider-Man trilogy with Spider-Man 2. Is they kept killing the bad guys. They killed Green Goblin. They killed Doc Ock. Like, they killed Venom and Toby Grace. Okay, they probably should have killed that version of Venom. But whatever. I mean, they kept killing all the bad guys. I'm like, look, you need to be able to bring these guys back. You have bigger stories. How are you going to have a Spider-Man movie with the Sinister Six if you've killed all the members of the Sinister Six before you even get there? Come on, you gotta do better. You have to do better. So it all wraps up. They save the girl. The girl joins the Sorcerer Supreme school, and she's going to learn how to be a sorcerer. And it's awesome. It's a good, feel-good movie, but next time, I don't want good guys turning bad all the time. I don't like that. I don't like it when the good guys create their own bad guy. I hate that. And I'm tired of them killing everybody. Stop killing. They can be beat. They don't have to die. They can come back. It can be good. Let's do that. All right, guys. I am still out of 10 Ninja Stars. This one only gets a 7, which is pretty low for me for a Marvel movie. Only 7 Ninja Stars. I felt like it could have been longer. I felt like it could have done more stuff in the other universes. I felt like the Illuminati was almost wasted because it was such a short scene and they just get destroyed. I realized they were trying to just make Wanda look so powerful, but it was pathetic. So yeah, so it only gets a 7. And 7's a stretch. It might only be a 6 Ninja Stars out of 10. I'm not going to watch it again. And I watch Marvel movies more than once. I'm not watching this one again. All right, guys, that's it. That's the review. 6 out of 10 Ninja Stars. Not the best review. Although I was excited about one thing at the end. The cutscene was Charlize Theron coming in as a new character and making Doctor Strange go out to fight some stuff in the multiverse. I'm kind of excited. I kind of didn't want to see that movie. Because Charlize Theron is a badass, and her breaking in the Marvel Universe, awesome. Although I feel like eventually they keep making Marvel movies that every major actor ever is going to be in a Marvel movie. Kind of have to at this point, really. Let's just be honest. All right, guys, that's the show for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Everybody have a wonderful day. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that show and all the others on the Ninja Podcast Network. We have Angry Ninja Since Not a Kid's Game, the currently defunct D&D podcast, but hopefully more episodes coming soon. The Ask the Angry Ninja Show podcast, Chris Allen's audio stories, where I read you some stories I wrote. And if you have a story you want to hear that you wrote, send it to me and I will read it. Middle of the Road with Ninja and Moonshine podcast about a guy from the left and a guy from the right coming together and meeting in the middle. The Ninja News and Politics show, outrageous stories with the Angry Ninja, and sports talk with Ninja and JMO. And if you want to support the funny, support any of the shows, patreon.com/worstjokes. Come support the funny. If you want to reach out to us, at cman2342 on Twitter, or just get on Facebook, search for the Ask the Angry Ninja Show. You'll find our page. Ask us a question. Or if any of that's too much for you, you can just send us an email at asktheangryninja@gmail.com, and we will answer your question.
Hope everybody enjoyed the show. You guys have a wonderful day.